Hey everyone, this is about the Power Commander quick shifter and the problems I was having, and to fix your problems before you even order it. So one thing you want to do is to check if you got aftermarket rear sets, because that's going to be a big problem. It's not a problem, it's just going to make your job harder. So this is male. The rod itself is male to male, but going into female heim joints. I had to order an aftermarket heim joint because the one that my shifter came with, it was a male instead of a female. So I had to get a female left-hand thread with a 6mm diameter threading. So on top of that, I had to readjust my foot lever because I got it now further down, which I need it further. This is perfect right now. So problems that it causes, right? So this piece right here is an add-on to your rod, so you can't just buy the sensor and then think that everything's going to work correctly, because it's not. So STG, which is sportbiketrackgear.com, and he has videos on YouTube also explaining the quick shifter. Some of the things he explained I didn't pay attention to because I ordered everything before I even double checked my length. So you got to check your length, and they go by your year and make and model. This is the from DynoJet. They make that rod, and they'll tell you what you need. So in reality, I was supposed to cut off 10mm on each side, but that's if you had the stock rear sets. Since it's aftermarket, it doesn't count anymore because this is further back. So I didn't need to cut anything. At that, I had to do less threading inside each end. So here's one threading, and in here and back there. So I did less to make it longer, to able to do this. So I ran into the issue with that piece. On top of that, I had to get a spacer. What I did was just grabbed one of these nuts right there and then put it in between the heim joint and the foot peg, or the shift lever itself, and I put it in between so it pushes distance between the kicking up motion and kicking down motion. Also, the heim joint was also getting caught on the lever itself. On top of that, what I did was here, instead of bringing that out too far in, because if I do that, this is actually thicker than the rod itself, and if I push that further in, then the sensor is going to be rubbing on the frame, and it's going to cause problems when you shift up and down. It's going to be much harder to kick up, much harder to kick down, and it's going to be bending your whole rod system, and it can probably even break the little thin part right here, which is the threadings of it, because it's not that thick. It's really thin. I wish it would have been a thicker material, but the point is, just double check what you need before you do what you do, because my bike was down for a while because I was doing that the shifter. So that was a problem. So always check your shift lever and what you're gonna need. Another problem I have is I had to buy the expansion module, and I know I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but you need the module from Power Commander that also goes into your Power Commander 5. That connects to the upper injectors. So for any bikes that have 8 injectors, you're going to need the expansion module, because that's going to control your upper injectors. If it does not control your upper injectors, that means those are shooting gas while it's not supposed to. It's supposed to cut off the fuel. So the bottom ones are controlled by the Power Commander 5, and that works. I was able to make it, like I was able to shift up without using the clutch, but the problem is it wasn't shutting off the top injector. So in reality, I was doing more harm to the clutch than I was doing any good. So when I talked to Power Commander, I called them up and I asked them questions about my map switch, the quick shifter in the Power Commander 5, and I told them I was having issues with the shifting was rough with the quick shifter. Well, he was like, he asked me, do you got the suspension module? I told him no. He's like, well, you're gonna need that so it ships smoothly and it won't harm your bike, because it's supposed to shut off all your ignition time. Not your ignition, your fuel management needs to be shut off when you're planning to kick up. Again, that's why you need the suspension, because it's going to control your upper injectors. Your Power Commander 5 only controls your lower injectors. So make sure when you search it up that your bike only has either 4 injectors, because if that's the case, then you don't need an suspension module. If you have 8 injectors, then you are going to need the suspension module. Now I'm going to tell you the cost of every piece. Now this was $15 with the rod. I paid $12 for the Heim joint, which is back there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, to fit this shift rod. So $12, $15. Now this is not including shipping. You know, because everyone in every state it's going to be different. This was $190, again not including shipping, and the suspension module was $114, not including shipping. So to give you an example, and if you don't got a Power Commander 5, that's also going to be an expense. So that would be I paid $230 on eBay used, and not including shipping. Brand new from Revzilla or STG would be around $340 something, and it's supposedly on sale, and that's still pretty expensive. I also had to order a link cable to link up the suspension module to the Power Commander 5. So you also need to get that. That cable was, I think, $12 also, and not including shipping, because I paid a lot for shipping because I needed it as soon as possible. So I'm gonna make a video of how to install the suspension module and go over what I already did now, but just in case for those who are going to watch that video when I do the how to set up, I will re-explain it to the ones that have installed this video. So you want to have these locking nuts. I put 2 of them. STG only had 1, but I put 2 because that one locks into the wherever it needs to lock into, and then the back of that bolt is going to lock into the other bolt. So I put 2 to make it more sturdy. I don't want this to fall apart while I'm on the highway, because it already has. But that wasn't the bike's fault. That was 100% the operator's fault, which is mine's. I was so in a rush to test out the quick shifter, and I didn't tighten up these locking nuts. I didn't lock none of them, and the Heim joint is the one that got loose before everything else did. So the Heim joint came loose, and then the shift lever fell to the not the ground but in the air, and I wasn't able to kick up or down, and I had to pull over to the side in 5th gear, and my bike did not want to work correctly after that. You never want to stop at 5th gear and turn off your bike. So yeah, now the setup is perfect. I have no issues with kicking up or down. The angle for me to kick up, because I have small feet, so small and skinny feet on top of that. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna make a how-to video on how to install everything, and how I have the Power Commander 5 installed, how I have the quick shifter installed, and how I have the map switch installed. And which in reality I should do some of the stuff separate so I can stretch out the videos as much as possible. I probably will, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe I'll do it where I can make it into separate videos of the Power Commander 5 and the suspension module, the quick shifter, and the map switch, or I might just combine it in one video, but we'll see, guys. But for sure I'll do that video. Supposedly the package will be here Monday, and I'll make the video either on Monday or it'll be here Saturday. But you guys will see the video either Saturday or Monday. And thanks, guys, for watching, and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ride safe, drive safe. Catch you on the next one.